Welcome to Ping 24 Updates, where you get the most important news and stories from around the world every day. Subscribe my channel and click the bell icon to stay informed. Tonight, we're tracking a major development in the Pacific. The Philippines and Japan have signed a historic Defense Pact. This agreement promises unprecedented military cooperation, reshaping regional security. Months of behind-the-scenes work have led to this moment. Real, tangible collaboration. Soldiers will train together, warships will sail side by side, and advanced military hardware will change hands. We're talking about warships, missile systems, and possibly fighter jets. Manila and Tokyo are sending a clear message. They're united in protecting sovereignty and regional stability. For the Philippines, it's a leap in defense modernization, powered by Japan's technology. For Japan, it's a bold step in its evolving security role, reaching beyond its shores. This pact is built on deep trust, two former adversaries now partners for a free and open Indo-Pacific. For citizens, it means greater security and proactive deterrence against aggression. The goal: prevent conflict before it starts by building a credible joint defense. The world is watching as this partnership takes shape. We'll break down what this pact means, the military equipment involved, and the future of this powerful alliance. This is more than a handshake, it's a new era for the Pacific. The Philippines and Japan are now at the forefront of regional security. Stay tuned as we explore the impact of this alliance. The signing ceremony in Manila marked a turning point. August 15, 2025, will be remembered as the start of a new era. Top defense officials from both nations formalized their commitment to mutual support. Years of negotiation have led to a pact that's more than words. It's a binding promise. The agreement takes effect October 1, 2025, unlocking a new phase of military cooperation. Legal and logistical frameworks are now in place for joint exercises, personnel exchanges, and technology transfers. No more bureaucratic delays. Military activities can proceed smoothly. This pact builds on years of growing friendship and strategic alignment. The Philippines and Japan recognize their security challenges are interconnected. Tensions in the South and East China Seas affect both nations. By joining forces, they create a resilient defense network. Allied leaders worldwide have praised the agreement as a vital step for regional stability. It strengthens a network of alliances upholding international law and freedom of navigation. The message: regional nations are taking charge of their own security. The Philippines-Japan Pact is now a cornerstone of a new Indo-Pacific order. This is a mature, forward-looking response to a complex security landscape. The countdown to a stronger, safer region has begun. At the heart of this pact is the Reciprocal Access Agreement, or RAA, a master key for military cooperation. The RAA streamlines troop visits, joint training, and disaster relief, eliminating mountains of paperwork. No more slow, cumbersome negotiations for every event. Pre-approved rules now cover legal status, customs, and equipment clearance. Japanese self-defense forces and Filipino troops can now deploy quickly for joint exercises. This efficiency lets military planners focus on training, not bureaucracy. Granting access to each other's territory is a powerful symbol of trust. The RAA elevates the Philippines-Japan relationship to the level of Manila's alliance with the US. It's not just about drills, it enables rapid humanitarian response in times of disaster. Both nations, vulnerable to typhoons and earthquakes, can now deploy rescue teams and aid faster. The RAA saves lives and strengthens resilience. It's a game-changer for military-to-military relations. This agreement cements Manila and Tokyo as equal partners in regional security. The RAA is the backbone of this new alliance. It's practical, powerful, and built for the challenges ahead. The RAA is all about speed and synergy. Timing is everything in military operations. Joint exercises that once took months to plan can now be organized in weeks. Japanese ships and aircraft can arrive in Philippine waters with minimal delay and clear legal status. More time is spent on real training, less on red tape. Sailors and pilots from both countries can practice together, building a cohesive team. This efficiency means more frequent specialized drills, from anti-submarine warfare to air combat. Constant interaction builds trust and familiarity among troops. If a real crisis hits, they'll operate seamlessly as one force. This enhanced cooperation is a strong deterrent. Potential adversaries see two capable militaries training as one. The RAA turns a simple agreement into a formidable defense partnership. It's not just about paperwork, it's about readiness. The Philippines and Japan are now a practiced, integrated force. Their alliance is real, tested, and ready for any threat. The RAA is the engine driving this transformation. To grasp the pact's importance, look at the map. Both nations are island countries, their security tied to the sea. The Philippines faces daily pressure in the South China Sea. Japan, similar tensions in the East China Sea. Maritime disputes threaten fishing, resources, and freedom of navigation, real issues for real people. Both nations face gray zone tactics, Coast Guard and militia harassment, attempts to change the status quo without open conflict. This shared experience has forged a powerful bond. It's not just about territory, it's about upholding international law and the right to self-determination. Both are strong advocates for the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. Their pact backs up these principles with credible strength. Together, they can share intelligence, coordinate patrols, and develop joint strategies. Joint patrols in contested waters show unity and resolve. They're not alone. Together, they're harder to intimidate. Shared worries have become shared action. This alliance is built on common challenges and a commitment to defend the rules-based order. The maritime challenge is now a shared mission. The South and East China Seas are vital economic lifelines. Global trade depends on these waters. For Japan, keeping sea lanes open is a matter of survival. For the world, it's essential for economic stability. Disruption here would have global consequences. That's why the Philippines-Japan Pact matters to the US, Australia, and Europe. These nations conduct freedom of navigation operations to uphold international law. The RAA lets Japanese ships refuel and resupply in the Philippines, extending their reach. It enables large-scale multinational naval exercises. Imagine US, Australian, Japanese, and Filipino ships training together. Building these strategic friendships is key. No nation can face these challenges alone. Strengthening bilateral ties also strengthens the wider Indo-Pacific alliance network. The Philippines and Japan are proving themselves reliable partners. Guarding these sea lanes is a collective responsibility. This pact is a major step in securing the global commons. The world is safer when these alliances are strong. This pact isn't just about training, it's about real military hardware. Japan will transfer naval vessels, including destroyer escorts, to modernize the Philippine Navy. These ships are a massive upgrade, boosting patrol and defense capabilities. Advanced shore-based anti-ship missile systems are also on the table, creating a formidable coastal defense. Any aggressor will have to think twice before approaching Philippine shores. The pact may also bring main battle tanks. Japan's modern armor would enhance the Philippine Army's mobility and firepower. This is a holistic modernization, strengthening all branches of the armed forces. There's even talk of transferring used F-15J fighter jets as Japan upgrades its own air force. For the Philippine Air Force, this would be a quantum leap in capability. These jets would help secure airspace and respond to intrusions. The equipment transfer highlights the depth of this partnership. It's not just about numbers, it's about building credible deterrence. Japan's support accelerates the Philippines' defense modernization. This is a serious long-term commitment. The alliance is now backed by real firepower. Getting advanced equipment is just the start. The real challenge is integration. Filipino experts will inspect every ship, tank, and missile system in Japan before delivery. Quality control ensures the AFP gets reliable, ready-for-service gear. Once in the Philippines, the integration phase begins. Training is key. Japanese instructors will work side by side with Filipino troops, sharing expertise. Training covers everything from basic operation to advanced tactics. New hardware must fit into the AFP's command and control systems. Ships, missiles, and tanks need to communicate and operate as one force. This technical integration is vital for a unified, effective military. The process transfers valuable skills and knowledge, raising the AFP's technical proficiency. It accelerates long-term modernization and self-reliance. This is more than an equipment transfer, it's true capacity building. The alliance's strength comes alive in this integration. This pact marks a new dawn for the Philippines and the Indo-Pacific. The benefits are clear: a stronger defense, credible deterrence, and a modernized military. The AFP gains not just hardware, but training and expertise. This partnership accelerates the Philippines' journey to self-reliant defense. It deepens regional alliances and promotes stability. The Philippines and Japan now anchor a powerful network with allies like the US and Australia. This collective security approach defends the rule of law and peaceful dispute resolution. Imagine Japanese-built destroyers flying the Philippine flag, and Filipino pilots in F-15s securing the skies. Joint exercises will build familiarity and trust. The future is one of shared strength and mutual respect. This alliance is a steadfast commitment to peace. The story of the Pacific is being rewritten by partners, not rivals. Only time will tell how far this alliance will go.